I'm Colin Kirk. I'm Director of Evaluation in UNICEF, based in UNICEF's headquarters in New York. I'm here in Chiang Mai this week for the Eval Partners International Forum, which is very much focused on developing ways of building capacity globally. And we're bringing together a large number of voluntary organizations who are focused on development evaluation. UNICEF has been involved in evaluation capacity development for a number of years, but in the last couple of years we've slowly built Eval Partners, which is a broad coalition of a large number of partners, nearly 30 partners now, who are all focused on one aim. And the aim is very much to, at the country level, build national evaluation associations that can in turn work with individual evaluators and those who are involved in evaluation in one way or another at the country level. In the past, initiatives have very much been involved with training, there have been various training initiatives, and we found that while those have been effective for individuals, they haven't necessarily added up to a big result in terms of building a critical mass. So what we're trying to do through Eval Partners is indeed to build up that critical mass by helping national associations for evaluation to come together and to work with each other and with their members to develop evaluation capacity and skills and knowledge. Eval Partners is working therefore to support these national associations and to fill in that middle level, if you like. And UNICEF has played a key role in bringing Eval Partners together. We're one of the founding organizations. UNICEF, working in partnership with IOCE, established Eval Partners, and then we've gradually brought in a wide range of partners from the UN system. UN Women, for example, UNDP are both members of Eval Partners. We've also managed to bring in a number of bilateral agencies, bilateral donors, who are providing some financial support, but even more importantly, they're providing their moral support and bringing their networks into Eval Partners. We've also brought in some foundations. The Rockefeller Foundation, for example, is an important partner. And the aim is to bring all the efforts of all these different agencies together in a common endeavor. And as I was saying a moment ago, the common aim is really to build national evaluation capacity for development evaluation. Why is that important? It's important because if we look back just a few years, we see that evaluation in the past was very much a donor-driven affair. So donors wanted to know where their money was going, they wanted to know what the results were of their investments, and evaluation was a good way of trying to track what was being achieved and how it was being achieved. But the world has moved on, and in the last few years we've seen a growing interest in development effectiveness in a way which is country-led. And it's countries themselves increasingly who want to have the evaluation skills and knowledge so they can evaluate their own programs and begin to evaluate their own policies. So we're seeing a shift. It's a gradual shift, it's not a complete shift, a gradual shift from a kind of donor-driven environment to one which is much more focused on countries leading their own development processes and evaluating the results of their own efforts. So Eval Partners is really trying to build on the need that exists at the national level for greater capacity, to build on the need and to try to develop the skills and knowledge required for development evaluation. And of course, it's right that that capacity building should itself be led by the countries themselves, rather than being externally driven. So that's where the voluntary associations come in. That's where the voluntary organizations for professional evaluation, the VOPEs as we're calling them, play an important role, because they're able to understand their own situation particularly well. They're able to undertake a diagnosis of what's required, do a needs assessment, if you like, and then begin to work with partners to address those needs. So the role for Eval partners is really to get behind and get to support the VOPEs in achieving those national level goals. We still think it's important to provide training and support for individuals, but equally we think it's important now to build that capacity, to build that critical mass, if you like, at the national level. And above and beyond all that, it's important to build an enabling environment, both at the national level, but also internationally as well. And that's where the UN system has a particular role to play. And within the UN system, UNICEF, with its decentralized evaluation system, with its country offices in most countries around the world, is able to play a catalytic role in helping to develop national evaluation capacity. UNICEF then is a donor, but it's not the finance which is the important thing. It's the expertise, it's the understanding of the national situation, it's the close contact with government, but at the same time the close interaction with civil society organizations. So UNICEF is able to act as a catalyst, and with really quite nominal amounts of funding is able to push the agenda forward. One other thing I should say, perhaps, another initiative under Eval Partners is an e-learning program, a fairly ambitious e-learning program, which again brings together some of the international leaders in evaluation and has developed in association with a major university in the USA, has developed a program of evaluation training, which is free of charge. And so far we've seen well over 4,000 individuals signing up for the program. And we've seen them from a whole range of countries. I think it's in excess of 120 countries around the world. But we've seen the majority of the evaluators signing up from Africa. So that's very rewarding to see that a region which has a particular need for evaluation capacity development is taking advantage of this e-learning, distance learning program that Eval Partners has put together. So, as I say, we're here in Chiang Mai. We've had a very good week of discussions. We've seen tremendous enthusiasm from the representatives who have come in from the voluntary associations. We're seeing a tremendous show of solidarity from the international institutions, and we're very hopeful that there will be a way forward out of this that will take us in a clear way towards developing capacities at the national and indeed at the international level for development evaluation.